Sonny knows.
Yeah, wait. Okay, so as I prepare to say these vows again, I do so with a very joyful heart. When I first said these words, well, when we first said these words to each other, I had no idea what life would bring. We only knew that together we would navigate through our life. So as I stand here with you, our three children, and our family and friends, ever more thankful that God has given you to me and me to you. You're my best friend, my confidant, partner in crime, brother in Christ, father to my children, and the love of my life. It's been 10 joyous years. Not every day was easy. We know we had our ups and downs, but through it all, our love remains. So I stand here before you once more, just as nervous as I was back then. I know that you are mine, I am yours, and I love you with all my heart. And I say these vows, just as I did before, on purpose and proud. Okay.
10 years ago, I made a promise to you, a preacher we didn't know, and God, that I would love you and take care of you and do my absolute best to stand beside you forevermore, through thickness, through and better work. We made it 10 years. We got about 60 more to go, maybe 70. But I continue that promise. I really do. I'm going to be there. We're going to fight the fights that we have together as a team. We're going to raise our children together as a team. And we're going to do it all with love. And we're going to do it in God's eyes and hopefully bring a smile to his face to see that family, that union grow and then grandchildren come and all this stuff later on down the road. I look forward to. The past 10 years have been great. They've been a true blessing. Not all good, not all bad. We've had our ups and downs. That's right. But the future is what I'm excited about. We're getting to that point where life gets really exciting and a lot easier. It's ironic that we found a snake in the driveway today when her and I were dating and really talking about this marriage thing. She walked out at about 3 o'clock in the morning. I was in the living room with a frog gig, killing snakes that were living in our sewer. Obviously, we've made a few improvements in life working together. Like I said, I want to grow old with this woman. I want to watch her grow old. Maybe not the watching her grow old part, but I want to grow old with her. I want to watch her children grow up with Sonny. I want to do it all for love. And the same that we went through the last few years, we'll go through the next 6 years.
Amen. Now we come to the vows. Jeremy, do you take Sonny to be your wife? Will you commit to her happiness and her self-fulfillment as a person and to her usefulness in God's kingdom? And do you promise to love, honor, trust, and serve her in sickness and in health, in adversity and prosperity, and to be true and loyal to her so long as you both shall live? And if so, please say, I do.
I do.
Sonny, do you take Jeremy to be your husband? Will you commit to his happiness and his self-fulfillment as a person and to his usefulness in God's kingdom? And do you promise to love, honor, trust, and serve him in sickness and in health, in adversity and prosperity, and be true and loyal to him so long as you both shall live? And if so, please say, I do.
I do.
I think I have them here in my pocket. Sonny, would you take these rings and place them on the ring finger of Sonny's left hand?
The big one in the back.
Sonny, would you do the same for Jeremy?
Oh, wait, let me see the final line where it's supposed to go.
The wedding ring is a symbol of marriage in at least two ways. The purity of the gold symbolizes the purity of the love that you have for each other, and the unending circle symbolizes the unending vows you are taking today. As a token of your vows, you give and receive the rings. Would you please take each other by the hands? And Jeremy, would you repeat after me? I, Jeremy Mitchell,
I, Jeremy Mitchell,
take you, Sonny Mitchell,
take you, Sonny Mitchell,
to love, honor, and cherish,
to love, honor, and cherish,
for better or worse,
for better or worse,
for richer or poor,
rich and poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Sonny, would you say to Jeremy, I, Sonny Mitchell,
I, Sonny Mitchell,
take you, Jeremy Mitchell,
take you, Jeremy Mitchell,
to love, honor, and cherish,
to love, honor, and cherish,
for better or worse,
for better or worse,
for richer or poor,
for richer or poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
as long as you both shall live.
as long as you both shall live.
And you give these rings as a continuing symbol of the renewal of your vows that you've made this day. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you, be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace this day and for the rest of your lives. Sonny and Jeremy, today you declare publicly before God, family, and friends that special love that is yours for each other, and are remaking a lasting commitment to journey through life as partners in love and life. Today you take a significant step in your relationship by declaring once more that in spite of the difficulties, in spite of the hardships of life, that with God's help you will continue to love and be faithful to one another. You again commit yourselves to a love for one another that involves the total giving of yourselves one to another. Your covenant, which is a contract to accept each other totally, creating a safe and loving space for each other to grow as individuals and partners and to mature in faith. Today you make this recommitment in the presence of your families and friends because you do not live alone to yourselves, but as a part of a larger community. The support you receive from your family and friends, like God's love, will help you grow as persons and as you grow as partners. There's an Indian marriage blessing that I'd like to read for you now, and I think it's appropriate. It says, now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no more loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two bodies, but there is only one life before you. Go now to your dwelling place to enter into the days of your togetherness, and may your days be good and long upon the earth. Before God and this company and every person here, Sonny and Jeremy have renewed their marriage vows, and they have reconfirmed their covenant, their agreement, their contract of marriage. By the joining of hands, by the exchanging of rings, and in just a second, by the sealing with a kiss. Therefore, I declare both Sonny and Jerry Mitchell to be renewed as husband and wife. You can kiss your bride. Mr. and Mrs. Sonny Mitchell. Y'all want to come up and shake hands?
Casey, you want to come here now?
Get some pictures worth taking.